was actually a lot more embarrassing. This is why. But so I was looking for a father and son pair who had aggravated assault warrants, and I went to this house, and there's just an area where you kind of, you throw a rock and you hit somebody that's doing something they're not supposed to. And so I get there and I see this guy to my left, and he's kind of looking at me. And the license photo that I have is years old of the father. The son's an adult son, but he's like 22, and the father's like 50 or 40 or something. And so this guy kind of looks like him. So I'm looking at him, and I was like, and I was talking to another guy on the street, just kind of like one that knows everybody. And this guy kind of walks up, and I was like, is that guy? And he's like, nah, it's not him. And I was like, and he kind of like, I don't know, I was like,
squirrely.
what are you doing? And I looked at him and I was like, hey man, can I talk to you? And he just, turns feet just books it. So I'm on the radio, and I will say one thing about me. And so I do jiu-jitsu and stuff. Yeah. And so when I grab you, I'll hold you. You can't get away. But I'm not fast. I am not fast. I am a slow man. And so this 40, 50-year-old dude is just booking it, and he goes through this house. Just like, I am. I'm like running. And so my wife is on main channel. She's the dispatcher. So I'm saying I'm running, and she's like, okay, like, and so I'm running after this guy. We go through a house that was like still under construction. There's people working on it. Yeah. This dude busts in there, jumps out the window, and I'm just running past him like, what the hell is going on? And so I jump out the window he jumps out of, and luckily that hadn't been put in yet, so it was just no glass. And so we book it across the road. He gets into the woods. There's train tracks there, and I'm just like, I'm just dying here. And this 40-year-old dude just
shopping,
just going, and I'm like, God, this sucks. And so the one thing, this is kind of the cop thing. It's like you don't want to get on the radio and sound all dead and everything. So I was trying to catch my breath, but they're like, where are you at? Where are you at? And I was like, and my wife was like, what's your location? What's your location? Trying to send units to you. And so finally, I couldn't catch my breath fast enough. I was like, and I told him the whole thing. I was like, oh, he's running outside of him, and she's like, and then she gets over. There's a moment of silence, and she goes, do you need EMS? And I'm like, yes! And later on, I went to the office. She was just laughing her ass off. I was like, okay. Next day, I run traffic like crazy, and so she was like, stop it, man. It's so much work. So it was a really cool experience having her as my dispatcher, and she got to know a lot of the crazy stuff I got into, before anybody else, because she was there. But yeah, we during that time we really connected, and went on some trips together.